mean, you can see right now, without LeBron, Lakers are struggling.
Let me tell you about a team I hate, all right? I know the Dallas Cowboys fan is here, so I had to make sure he knew how much I hate this team.
I'm ready.
I've often said that the people who run baseball, they try very hard to ruin it.
I'm from Brooklyn. I don't have a problem saying it to his face. Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Hey, isn't he?
You're listening to Two Guys and a Wrestling Podcast on Northeast Streaming Sports.
And we're here. And you, I thought I was muted. The microphone is muted, but the volume's not. Sorry. Okay. Okay, that should work. All right. We're here. With whatever calamity of cluster something or other is going to happen, but we're here. It is the Sunday review. There you go. Better now? I can still hear me. As you can see, we are not used to doing this in the same room.
At all.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'm running a laptop and a computer. He can't even figure out a cell phone. A laptop and a cell phone. You can.
Dude, the mic is off.
It's not the damn microphone. It's the volume.
The volume is down.
Look. That's your notification volume.
I swear to God.
You need to go into your settings.
Hold on. Technical difficulty.
Yeah. He's technically a difficulty. There. Yeah, now it sounds like we're not going to be echoing or causing any more screeching sounds to come out of the microphone or the speakers and Bart's eardrums.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Like I said, he's technically a difficulty. So, this is the weekend review. We've got...
I was so going to put you off right there, but I couldn't.
Right? Listen, I'm the one that's got the worst of the bad mouth. You know, you just got to learn with that crap.
About time, Mike. Oh.
Yeah, hey, now, we were actually a little early. By about a minute.
No, he's talking about the audio.
Oh. Yeah, you got that crap worked out. Hopefully we're coming through loud and clear on the
Are we good? Is the audio good on this right now?
I mean, it has been the past couple of times we've used this setup when we've been together. It's my phone. It's a pretty fancy schmancy, whatever the heck.
Fancy smashy.
Yeah. Man, I'm not. I've never been big on the cell phone crap. I don't even know how. Well, actually, I do know how I ended up with that one.
No. What?
No what?
No what?
Is it hard to hear?
Are we coming through?
Okay.
Okay.
Good now.
Cool.
All right. Awesome. Yeah, that's what we were. That's what we were going for. Because, like I said, we did have some technical difficulties from the difficulty himself. But we're going to be jumping right into.
Really? Don't keep talking.
Yeah, that's kind of that's me.
That's your gimmick.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I've always been the smack talker. We'll call it. I usually call it something else, but that might be one of the 7 words I'm not allowed to say. By contractual obligation. Yes.
By contractual obligation, we will never, however, use the words beep, 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 beep.
Yeah. You see, it's actually in here. number 6 right there. It says
It actually does say that.
there are words that cannot be mentioned, and those are the words I usually probably use a lot of. Nelson is saying the sound is bad.
That's because Nelson's just Nelson. It came through fine on my phone. Maybe you need to get you a better phone.
Going to the party tonight. What the hell you do?
What party tonight?
You ain't got to know damn where.
We're
We got
watching
a lot of
Money in the Bank tonight.
We actually are going to be doing a live watch along with Money in the Bank. This is going to be live on Facebook, the Northeast Streaming Sports Network page on Facebook, YouTube. We're going to do everything to make sure that
If he says Super Kick Party, I'm done with life.
somebody type in Super Kick Party. But we are going to actually do everything in our power to make sure the WWE does not.
Dude, really?
Oh my God, I can't put that up because that also could be pushing number 6. So we're going to leave number 6 alone.
Really, Mike? Really, dude?
But that's awesome.
Mike, go to work.
But we are going to be doing our first ever live watch along with the WWE Money in the Bank 2000 or 2000 shit. Oh, God. Okay, well, that might have been a violation of number 6 right there. I'm very sorry. I do want to apologize for that.
2021 Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Super kicking Mike Party, which that could
You
work.
can't even get your leg that high.
Oh Lord, we have already just disintegrated into something here.
Dysfunctional madness.
But hey, I don't know exactly how the live part of it will work. I don't know, but right now we are seen on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, and going to be heard on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and iTunes. Luckily, I now have all this written down so I can see it. Oh, that's nothing. That's it. Does that all the damn time.
Another violation of 6.
Oh no. No. Damn's okay. Damn's okay.
Every time. Ow! Ow!
That might, on the other hand, be a violation of number 6. And Mike, you're.
Ow! Ow!
And the dung beetle just got taken out. Oh,
God,
Lord,
it
help me.
hurts so
Do you need a moment? Oh.
It landed straight on.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Ow!
let's
All right,
try
we're
to
good.
get a semblance of some form of show going here. So let's talk about the fact that live crowds were back Friday night for SmackDown.
And honestly, I watched SmackDown for the first time in a long time live.
Me too.
Wow, that crowd!
Oh, that show, it was start to finish. It was a great
I
show.
couldn't catch the start of it.
I came in. I did. Well, I maybe missed the first minute or so of it. I did get in time to see probably the greatest promo in Vince McMahon's history.
That was a great one.
The where you been bow.
I saw that on.
stage.
I saw that on YouTube. I didn't get home in time to watch the beginning of SmackDown. I caught middle and the end.
Yes, SmackDown was great. It started off on fire with the big 6-man tag match, the Usos and Roman Reigns versus
Who won that?
the Mysterios and I believe it was the Usos. I think one of the Usos pinned.
No, I think Mysterio. I think the Mysterio's an Edge one.
I thought it was. Well, actually, look it up. That's why you got the phone there.
It's not gonna give me the results.
Yeah, and like I said, that just that stand there. Where you been? Because I don't know about the other one. We're gonna have to. I got to check out the 7 words not allowed on broadcast networks. I've got to do that. But yeah, him doing that and bowing, walking off. The reaction to Edge being there live was like earth shaking. That was incredible. And of course, I got to praise one more person strongly out of that. We don't
It's
deserve
not.
Pat
It's not gonna give me the results, bro. Hold on. Roman Reigns and the Usos defeated Edge and Mysterio.
Yeah, I thought one of the Usos got the pin. It was a solid match.
I got a grade A from Bleacher Report.
Right. It was a solid match, start to finish. It told a good push for the story, and it was, like I said, it was all around a great. Yeah, that look on Reigns' face when Edge came back.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I've been hearing rumors. Of course, we did have a big return on SmackDown with Finn Balor coming back from NXT. He is bringing the Prince gimmick, not the old Balor gimmick. So hopefully,
Which is really cool.
that's going to be something fueling more. And it looks like he's going to get thrown right into the not Intercontinental.
Intercontinental, yeah.
The Intercontinental title picture
Because
right off the
the
bat.
US title on SmackDown
Right.
is on Raw.
So it looks like he's coming right in, shooting from that, going into the Intercontinental title match. Because he came in and he coup de grace
Sami
Sami Zayn, which was out doing his normal.
Conspiracy.
I'm a theorist or whatever.
Conspiracy victim.
Yeah.
Basically, what Chris Jericho did in WCW.
Except Jericho's right.
Jericho's. How is he a conspiracy victim?
Because nobody liked them. They weren't.
No one
they
likes
didn't
Sami
give
Zayn either.
No, I mean the whole division, the whole cruiserweight division. They just were there.
The whole Intercontinental division. No one likes Sami Zayn.
That's true. We're actually at Parts Unknown, which used to be Mike's place.
Why is it Parts Unknown?
I don't know. I just was going to do Parts Unknown. We used to come from Parts Unknown, but that was when we were coming from the studio in the library.
Oh, dude, let's not talk about that.
Right.
What did Nelson say?
So the Prince gimmick will only be used from time to time. No, that's his gimmick. He's being Prince Balor now,
That's his
going back
gimmick.
to Prince Devitt, which he used.
He's
before
done that.
signing
He
to the
did that
WWE.
all through NXT whenever he came back to NXT. He's not going to do the whole where he's one character 1 minute and then next character next minute.
But
That number one got really confusing, and number two, it's probably really hard to take off that paint.
no, we used to do it from the library. They had the recording studio. We're actually at Mike's apartment now.
Yeah, we're actually at my place. Noticed the painting on the wall? I did that. I actually did that.
Mhm.
No, I really did. It's
That's why it looks like a monkey threw crap at him. And
called redemption, hater. Anyways,
but yeah, that and I will. I've got to do which actually we're going to get into AEW here in a minute as
we
well.
mentioned AEW.
That's what it said on the internet show. On the internet. Oh yeah, but the internet is the internet.
Yeah,
you can't believe the
you
internet.
can't believe the internet. You can't believe us. And we're on the internet.
We're both full of crap.
One of our eyes is actually brown, so it does kind of make sense.
And we do have someone saying, and I know that's a violation of number 6. So,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
a huge violation of number 6.
so we will read this.
Per contracts. Okay, number 6. If you can't read that, I'll spell it out for you. No vulgar language, sir.
So that's why that one will stay off screen.
We are
but
literally the new right to censor.
We are going to be putting. I can do a censored version of that where it will say, "Impact sucks for putting Omega over Callahan."
Not really, but okay.
No, I agree. The belt.
I mean, I get the belt collector gimmick, but the ending of it was amazing.
right, and it does well. It shows 2 things. But before we get into that, I will just finish the wrap up on SmackDown, which is, of course, the where I've got to do the compliment sandwich for SmackDown. They did a great show.
Oh, two compliment sandwich 2 weeks in a row, people.
Right, they did. But this was actual a compliment sandwich, where I think the other one was more of an insult sandwich, where it was an insult, compliment, insult. This is going to be
that's how it
insult.
works, though.
But I think the one thing that definitely Impact has, or not Impact, SmackDown does wrong in the WWE is going a little bit. We got to get rid of Sad Corbin. King Corbin didn't work. Baron Corbin didn't work. Sad Corbin, sure.
I don't get what's the whole deal with that?
He lost his smile. like Shawn
Oh, he
Michaels.
pulled a Shawn Michaels?
Pretty much, he lost the crown to Shinsuke Nakamura. Now Shinsuke is King Nakamura.
Gotta say something there. Lost my smile.
That's all right. I saw you put a Hershey bar in the refrigerator. You'll find it.
Really?
Right. All right. All right. Take it easy. Have a good day at work. Message me sometime. We have to do
Yeah,
something.
we'll get together and do something.
Maybe if you're ever off on a Sunday with a pay-per-view, we'll do a big pay-per-view get together.
Yeah.
But now we'll move into Slammiversary.
And I have the results as per Wikipedia.
Yeah.
We have new knockout tag team champions in Rosemary and Havoc, and they're calling them Decay, which they're not really Decay. They beat Fire and Flame. They beat the Sasha Banks twins.
So they're not really Decay.
They're not.
Who was Decay?
Decay was Rosemary, Crazy Steve, and originally it was Abyss. And then Abyss went to the WWE. Now it's Black Ratouche or some weird name like that. Some dude from Mexico.
Ah.
The original plan actually for Decay, it was supposed to have Sammy Guevara be in it. When they brought Decay back, that was their initial plan. Whenever Sammy left AEW for a while, he was supposed to go to Impact and be part of Decay.
But I actually got to give some credit to Sammy Guevara. He's actually stepping his game up. And Mike, I did miss it somehow, but it says Michael J says Callahan should have won, and that the Good Brothers suck. But I kind of got to agree with him on that. I'm getting a little tired of the Good Brother Omega thing.
I mean,
know
I'm
it's the
getting
Bullet
tired of
Club,
it too,
but
at the same time, it's where they want to go with it, and also the ending of Slammiversary. For those of you who we're jumping ahead here, for those of you who didn't see the ending of Slammiversary, the Japan Bullet Club leader Jay White showed up at the end of Slammiversary. What does that mean? Are we going to have Bullet Club against the Bullet Club?
well, I'm definitely thinking that the deal between New Japan and the WWE doesn't seem to be on the table anymore. It looks like they are going full AEW Impact crossover with this. And actually, what I think could happen, because you saw the reaction of the Good Brothers throwing up Too Sweet as soon as he came out, you could see
Are we going to see Bullet Club against the Elite?
I don't even know if it would be the Elite. I think you could see maybe Rank getting pulled. And
We saw
maybe,
what happened when Rank got pulled in WCW with the NWO.
right. You
Which
know,
here's the thing: they did the same thing in New Japan with the Bullet Club and the Elite.
Yeah.
The Elite broke off and did their own thing, formed AEW. Bullet Club stayed in New Japan. Basically, the Elite was like the Wolfpack was in the NWO. Remember that?
Yeah.
Where you had X-Pac and Hall and Nash. They were calling themselves the Wolfpack of the NWO. And then what happened? Nash and Hall, or not, I said Nash and Hall. Hogan and Nash have that falling out in real life heat between the two, and then you get a split of NWO Wolfpack, NWO Hollywood. I think what's going to happen is you're going to get Bullet Club against the Elite. Finally going to happen.
and you know what they should do, and I'm honestly saying this because Impact, there has now come a time that Impact needs to get something out of this deal. Right now, they have not got crap out of it.
They've been the redheaded stepchild.
So I think they should do I can agree with the Bullet Club versus the Elite. Have a big match, build up big everything, and then have, I guess, Dreamer, who is the executive.
He's the executive from Anthem.
I think he should come out and say, let's do this on neutral ground. And have them do it on Impact. Have the main match happen on Impact. You got it on neutral ground. They're not in New Japan. They're not in AEW. They're in a separate.
Which I think is the whole reason why this partnership was even contemplated.
Yeah.
because we knew it was going to lead to something. Me and you said it could lead to a possible belt collector gimmick for Kenny Omega, where he collects all the belts, which could very well still happen. He might end up getting the IWGP title. Which if he does, I feel bad for everyone in Japan
Right.
because we've seen what he's done with 3 titles.
And we would see Kenny Omega grabbing his shovel, jumping on a plane, and next thing you know, we've got another buried company.
Very much. Oh, did you hear that Will Ospreay's girlfriend left him?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. She's coming to WWE.
Mm.
She's signed with NXT. I'm not sure when she's debuting.
You know, I don't remember watching NXT this week.
You said you watched it because the main
I
event
know.
was Samoa Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I keep on
Karen
forgetting
Cross.
that. That actually is a down for NXT. I don't remember NXT this week.
It's because they're all jealous together.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, second match. Josh Alexander defending the X Division title in the Ultimate X match against a lot of guys.
Mhm.
And he beat a lot of guys. But the spot for me in that match was the Super Canadian Destroyer. Literally, he had Josh Alexander had Chris Bay on his shoulders, right? Petey Williams is climbing the cables to get to the belt. He gets over to Chris Bay where he's on his shoulders and does the Canadian Destroyer off of Josh Alexander's shoulders to Chris Bay. Chris Bay's like this.
Right. That's man, that would give you a bit of a heart attack.
Dude, I don't understand how when I was a kid, I used to watch that movie frame by frame, literally pause it. How would he not break the freaking neck?
Well, when that move started getting a lot of publicity, the WWE wanted someone to do it, and they kept grabbing people and trying to get them to do it. And they broke a lot of necks trying.
Like, because the first time I saw it was actually at Victory Road 04, because I actually ordered that event.
Mm.
It was him and AJ Styles. And I paused it and I watched it still frame by still frame by still frame, and I'm like, how did he not break his neck?
It's a awesome finisher.
And
Wow.
now it's a setup move for
You're
everybody.
right now that it,
Just like a DDT.
yeah, but I'm sorry, no offense to Jake Roberts, but it's a little bit stronger than the DDT.
Hey, Tabitha.
Hey, Tabitha, how are you this weekend? It's hotter than crap out there.
It's been hot the last couple of days. Anyways, then we have mixed tag Matt Cardona and his fiance Chelsea Green versus Brian Myers and Tennille Dashwood, and Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green go over in it.
No, that's fine. This.
And then we have W. Morrissey, who used to be Big Cass because he's 7 feet tall and you can't teach that.
He's 7 feet tall, and that's all there is.
Versus Eddie Edwards, and actually beat Eddie Edwards. I called that.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell they're actually pushing this guy. They're ready for him to be seen.
Yeah.
And I got to give Cass all the credit. He seems like he has got his head on his shoulders, his eyes set on the prize, and he's going at it.
He's not dealing with anxiety like he was either.
Buddy.
Dude, anxiety is real, man.
I never said anxiety wasn't, but
That's why he passed out backstage.
hello, Elizabeth.
At one of the. Hi. Anyway.
Yeah, this is not something we do very often. Normally, we are do it from. Well, I do it from my apartment. He does it from his. But
Actually, we do. We've done this a couple times.
yeah, we've done it a couple of times. It's not something we do very often.
It's like this is like WrestleMania.
Well, it's actually because tonight, if any of you all are going to be watching the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, we will be doing a live watch-along.
With Money in the Bank.
Yeah, so we're actually going to
Basically,
be here
what
watching Money in the Bank, telling you all what we think of Money in the Bank. as it
Basically,
happens.
what you're going to get is us doing commentary.
Pretty much, and making fun of people.
Well, you don't make fun of people.
I always make fun of people.
You make fun of me.
I know. That's like I said, it's my game.
You make fun of my beard strap and everything.
No,
Hurt my feelings.
we ain't going back to Tubadiah.
No, but wow. Anyways, then we have a return, ladies and
Well, if
gentlemen.
it's something that you do like, we might try to do this more. I don't know about being in the same room for that long.
Yeah, I can only deal with him in short skirts.
Oh no, we don't. I just make fun of him a lot.
We can deal with each other in short spurts of time. because I'll end up killing this guy. Like,
Right. Right, Tubadiah.
I hate you said that. Anyways, we have a return to Impact. It was FinJuice, David Finlay, and Juice Robinson versus Madman Fulton and Shira, and FinJuice wins the match. It was just a throw together tag team match. No real like.
Yeah, he's a very easy target. We're talking the broadside of a barn here.
You're not hard to miss either. We should go hunting one day.
Well, you keep on talking about wanting to go damn fishing.
We can go fishing one day. I need to get my license.
Well, yeah, it's $22 at Walmart.
I ain't seen them doing that, but
Get up your ass and do it.
so we can go fishing together and I can outfish you. Anyway, that came out dirty. Anyways, Chris Sabin versus Moose, and Chris Sabin actually beat Moose.
I gotta say, I'm a little surprised on that one.
Honestly, me too.
I figured Moose was getting the hot treatment, but apparently not.
And he signed on for 2 years.
Yeah, 2 more years.
2 more years being jobbed out to guys like Chris Sabin. The Good Brothers. Throw it up one time for him. Come on, throw it up. Throw it up. He did. We the Good Brothers. All right, cool. Became the Impact World Tag Team Champions last night. They defeated Violent by Design, Rich Swann and Willie Mack, Falaba, and his new partner for this night only, No Way.
Jose.
Jose Cuervo?
No. Just so everyone was not confused on the fact that this guy's name is.
I don't understand why he's just going by No Way.
Right. If you're going to pick something like No Way, I mean, really, and there's No Way Jose in the WWE. Now he comes to Impact and he's just No Way. So I guess he lost to Jose.
He lost his Jose Cuervo.
Of all the things that WWE can copyright, they copyright Jose. Which actually they can't legally because it's a name.
Just like they can't.
Just as long as it's not his name.
Just like they can't copyright Michael.
Right.
Anyways,
And
now we're going into that match that Nelson just mentioned. Deonna Purrazzo versus mystery opponent, which was Thunder Rosa for the Impact Knockouts Championship, and Deonna retained, and also the return of Hardcore Country Mickie James.
yeah, I still think that's showing a little bit of a work between NWA and Impact happening.
And also, did you see the poster for the All Women's NWA pay-per-view?
Yeah, I just don't pay much attention to it.
They're calling it Empowered.
Yeah. And I kind of agree with it. I'm glad to see that somebody is doing that.
Here's my thing, okay? WWE did it, and it was bad. It was. Did you watch Evolution?
No. Yeah, some.
Dude, I watched it. I was hoping for this to be something, and literally every match was almost a botch fest.
Yeah, it can turn into that, but hopefully this one doesn't.
And then we have the much anticipated main event for the Impact World title. It is now no disqualification as Kenny Omega with Don Callis takes on Sami Callihan.
Yeah.
Kenny retains, but he did get colored.
Yeah. Callahan tore him up pretty good for a while.
He took a fork to his head.
Right.
Like literally.
And I mean, so it wasn't as one-sided.
It's like me taking this princess pin that belongs to my niece and just jabbing you like 7 times.
It wasn't as one-sided as the past Kenny Omega matches in Impact have been. And I got to say that at least there was a clear offense going.
Oh yeah, there was. I think there was a couple of table spots in it. I'm not sure. And then at the end of it, like we said, you had the introduction to Impact Wrestling of Jay White.
Right. Where it's looking like they're gearing some stuff up from New Japan. Like I said, I guess the New Japan WWE partnership is a no-go because I don't think they would have continued with this if they're going to be working with WWE. We know from past experience, Vince does not like to play with others. So
yeah, we saw how well that worked in '97 with Mexico.
Yeah. Where he almost jobbed out Mil Mascaras to the roadie.
I didn't know that story.
Yeah. he had set he didn't know any of the people for AAA when they came in, so he actually was going to have one of the opening matches of the show was going to be the roadie at the time, where he was just transitioning into the road dog Jesse James, and
Was that at the Royal Rumble?
and Mil Mascaras, where Mil Mascaras was going to lose a match in like 3 minutes or something like that. And it was actually Cornette that came up to him and was like, "Do you like this deal we got with AAA?" And he's like, "Yeah, it's working great." And he's like, "Well, then you might not want to chop their main star to a mid card guy."
Yeah.
And instead, they worked out the deal where Mil Mascaras did the splash to the outside, so he got to keep the standing that no one eliminated him for the Royal Rumble because they couldn't. He eliminated himself.
Pretty much. Anyways, now we're going to go into what is happening tonight. It is WWE Money in the Bank 2021. Match cards in front of me, and you want to know what the pre-show match is?
I don't agree with that.
It is Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And my prediction is we're going to have the Usos become the new SmackDown Tag Team champions.
That's the way I felt about it last week until Team DUI got kicking. Now
I hate you both for that.
This came from a meme that a friend of ours shared in the chat, as was Team DIY versus Team DUI.
I hate y'all both for that.
I personally thought it was hilarious.
Because now that's stuck in my head.
But I would have believed that the Usos were going to walk away with the champions until the DUI incident. Now I am not very sure. Honestly, Vince might be a little ticked.
Dude, okay, RVD got caught with marijuana.
Right, and RVD got punished for it. He lost the title he had.
Both of them.
Right. And we've got a prediction from Nelson Mania saying that the Mysterios will be keeping the title belt.
Well, I mean,
and I can kind of see it, but then again, like I said, it'll all depend on the mood with that. I do not agree with that match being on the pre-show, though.
They had to have a pre-show.
Yeah, and check the bottom of the card. There's your pre-show.
Why is that on the pay-per-view?
AJ Styles and Omos versus the Viking Raiders for the Raw.
Hey, I'm almost as tall as you. Give me a high five.
Really? Okay.
I'm sorry, I had to.
But that match deserves to be on the pre-show.
Well, I'm super high. Hey, almost as tall as you are. Give me five, bro. Anyways, and then we go into the men's. The second match is the men's Money in the Bank.
I don't know if that's exactly the.
It's not. This is not exactly the order that could go in. It's just what it has here.
Yeah.
Ricochet versus John Morrison versus Riddle versus Drew McIntyre versus Big E versus Kevin Owens versus King Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. Whew.
That match is going to be good. I mean, let's face it.
Honestly, like I said, my earlier prediction is that Riddle and it's either going to be Riddle and Big E.
I think I'm going to go with Big E on this because I think they may be doing something in the main event that is going to need Big E to be involved in it, and the only way they can get him to freely travel back and forth between SmackDown and Raw will be the Money in the Bank. And
that's what I was trying to explain.
And we have yet to be seen if they're going to be punished or not.
Yeah.
I mean, being put on the pre-show isn't great, but then again, at the same time, card's subject to change.
Exactly. And also, then we have the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. We have Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash.
God. Uh-oh. Now, the question is, are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. Looks like it.
Because my computer just decided to crash.
Yeah, we're still live, dude.
Okay.
Versus Liv Morgan versus Selena Vega versus Natalya and Tamina. I don't understand why Natalya and Tamina are even in this match.
No, not with them being the Raw tag team champ or the women's tag team champion.
And I hope that they don't have Nikki Ash.
I do
win.
too. That
And I hope that Liv Morgan actually wins this match. I really do.
they're giving her a good push to it. Okay, good. I had everything going through my laptop here, and my laptop decided to crash.
Your laptop was like, yeah, I'm not gonna listen to you talk about wrestling.
Right. It's like we're done with wrestling. So we're gonna have to hit this button to get this on the screen. Except there we go. Get on there.
This is a
It's
cluster.
just,
This show is probably the worst show we've ever done.
well, no, it's probably in the top 5.
Anyway, Bobby Lashley defending the WWE title against Kofi Kingston. I got a feeling Xavier's trying to heal on this one.
I do too. And that's why I think we're going to see a full breakup of the New Day coming in. And I think that Kofi will turn on, or not to Kofi, but Xavier Woods will turn on Kofi Kingston, preventing him from winning the title.
Yep.
And that's why I think Big E will win the men's Money in the Bank, so that he can go and try to be in between the two and reform some existence of the New Day, which will not work because the New Day needs to stop for a while.
Yeah. Rhea Ripley defending the Raw Women's title against Charlotte Flair.
I think that's going to be a good match, but I hope Ripley wins.
Honestly, I can see Ripley.
I do too.
And then the much anticipated first time ever happening Edge versus Roman Reigns one-on-one for the Universal title.
Now, here's the thing, and I do kind of go with this. I have a sort of double prediction on the men's Money in the Bank, because I could also see them giving the Money in the Bank to Seth Rollins to have him repeat the Beast Slayer from WrestleMania and interjecting himself in the Roman Reigns Edge match, where
He
Reigns.
wasn't the Beast Slayer there.
That's when they started it.
No. They started it when he beat Brock Lesnar.
Right, but that's when because Lesnar started coming after him.
No. He was the ultimate opportunist. Then he was not the Beast.
That was Edge.
He was also called
They
the
called him
Ultimate-
that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh well, anyway, but I think they're going to repeat that and have him go, or possibly interject himself in the triple threat match where Seth Rollins will lose the match to Roman Reigns, having Edge go off on Rollins and setting up a match between Rollins and Edge for SummerSlam. Because let's face it, this is going to be the second time someone that should not have been involved in the match was involved in the match and could have cost him a win.
Could very well happen. And honestly, I can see it with it being Rollins.
Right.
And then the match that we feel should be the pre-show match. AJ Styles and Almost Taller Than Me. Versus the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar, for the Raw Tag Team titles.
Yeah, that's a throwaway match. I'm
And
sorry.
You know that.
I love AJ Styles. AJ Styles is one of the greatest to ever step foot in the ring. I've been a fan of his for over a decade. I think the man is incredible. But it's a throwaway match.
AJ Styles he's just collecting a paycheck at this point.
Right. He's in the twilight of his career. He knows it. He's good with it. And he's just going to sit around and collect a paycheck.
Who wouldn't?
Right. I mean, you're going to make that kind of money. And like, what the hell is that?
Your reaction.
Yeah, like I'm hearing like damn sound like RoboCop getting ready to kick in the door.
Don't do that. If RoboCop comes run through this door right now, I will give all of you $100. We're waiting. Hold on. Oh, no RoboCop. Ah!
Yeah, you could. You know, RoboCop was messed up. See,
It'd be best if someone gets over here wearing a costume of RoboCop.
yeah, that would be. But you know, that's everyone talks about the difference between the generations. RoboCop was a hero.
Yeah.
RoboCop was a good guy.
And then the new one, he's a villain, I think, isn't he?
No, he's always been the good guy. But you know what he did when he ran into that alley and that dude was raping that girl?
Nothing.
He shot him in the nuts. That's what RoboCop did. Our heroes in the 80s,
Number 6, bro.
that's still not, that ain't.
You're
no, that
talking
ain't-
about rape, okay?
I didn't.
You said
Yeah.
the word.
And that's not one of the forbidden words either. We got to look that up, by the way. But seriously, he did. He shot the guy in the testicles.
That's dirty.
But that was our heroes in the 80s.
Sometimes you have to do things like that.
You know, and look now, we didn't need no damn safe space. Words didn't hurt. We catch you doing something
Okay, can
shady
we
like
stop being?
Right in the-
Can we stop being a political movement? Okay, we are a movement, but not a political one. We are not Black Lives Matter. I mean,
No, that's a. And we got Nelson quoting The Rock. Oh,
I don't want to smell what you're cooking.
he said The Rock.
I just don't. I don't want to smell.
So, we have gone through Money in the Bank. Again, we're going to be live tonight going through Money in the Bank as it's happening. Well, you know, there are some rumors being tossed around.
They still don't
yonder,
know.
left and right.
Oh, did you know that they still have not figured out who's winning the Money in the Bank as far as up to Friday?
That's sometimes I doubt a little bit of that, but you never know.
According to what I've read.
Yeah, and some people are even speculating there may be returns. Brock Lesnar may show up.
John Cena.
John Cena may show up.
But
And Becky Lynch.
is John Cena advertised for WrestleMania?
No, it's too early to start that.
Okay.
But they are. The fact is, Cena is doing a special for the WWE. He is doing stuff for the network or for Peacock now. And
Oh, and also, I saw in the chat the Kevin Nash Too Sweet thing with the.
oh yeah, it has been added back to Peacock now. The Broken Skull sessions with Kevin Nash.
Yes, has been added to Peacock,
Right.
so you can go and you can Too Sweet that all you want.
Which
So-
is, you know, I don't know what exactly they're doing, the WWE right now, while they're pulling stuff and they're holding stuff back.
Because they're trying to have everything out of the network.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe they're just trying to be more concerned with adding stuff that is not there yet.
Because Thunder just got added recently.
And that's, you know, but then again,
And we
Thunder.
are officially going to do this live on the air. So that way, no beating around the foot. Now, we all know how contract signing go in wrestling. I call it table.
I was about to say I was going to flip this one, but then I realized my laptop's on it. I'm like, no.
Well, we have that one.
Yeah, but look at all the stuff that's on that. You want to tear stuff up?
That would hurt.
And
Getting
Tasha.
slammed through.
Tasha, feature.
Anyways, we are signing the contract, people.
This was all, you know, this goes to show we weren't joking about a network. We actually do have contracts with a network.
So, it is official. We are signing our souls away.
Signing our No, actually, I got to say that's something that they really,
With a princess pin.
yeah, with a princess pin. Living in sin with a safety pin. You know,
Was that a song?
yeah, actually.
Sounds like it would be.
Oh, but it's as simple as this. You know, they're actually, it's really cool. The different stuff, like I've
read off about where we were going to be able to be found on this being live.
So,
And
and,
that-
also there is discussion and rumor.
Well,
That-
not rumored. We are also in discussion with Zodiac TV.
Which is a Roku channel.
Yeah, we will know more about that later. As soon as we get everything in that, we will of course bring back to you guys
So-
here live.
Do not forget tonight we are doing that live pay-per-view watch along on Money in the Bank.
Right.
It'll be, where's it going to be?
It's going to be on here on Facebook, on both the Two Guys in a Wrestling podcast, as well as the Northeast Streaming Sports Network, their page. You should go follow that. There's a lot of other content on there, both baseball, football, basketball, all the other stuff, soccer. I think there's even a rugby show on it. There's a lot of shows on it.
There
And now
there
we're-
actually is a rugby show.
That's what I thought. I've been serious.
I looked it up. There actually is one.
We have been, and of course, that's also going to be on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube, which will be under the Northeast Sports Streaming Network. Go there, follow, like, and subscribe, because that is going to be the source for YouTube for us, because, we're not going to double dip. Same with Twitch, which is why our Twitch channel, we're not on it anymore, because I'm not double dipping in.
There's no point.
We're going to send everything over to the network. The only one we're doing through is, of course, our Facebook page.
Pretty much.
For this show, we're not going to be doing the podcast form for the watch along, because that's going to be boring as crap and really long. But for this show, if you have missed anything or just want to hear my lovely voice again, or the hyena next to me, we will be on Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, or iTunes.
I got a son named Matt.
And actually, we may be working some other things out with that coming soon. And we also want to tell you, this coming week, of course, we're going to be live on Tuesday, like always, as well as doing our KEPW pre-show, which will happen on Thursday. And, of course, Sunday is Sunday. And we will be doing stuff live from KEPW this for coming Friday, where it is Dominion Domination. Just Domination. Okay. But we're going to be doing something here in the coming little bit, where we are going to be doing exclusive podcast episodes once every other week. It will be coming out on Thursday, just like the pre-show for KEPW, but it's going to be a one subject deep dive.
Pretty much. And
like,
this one we picked it was going to be the NWO.
Yeah, the NWO formation, the original, plus a reimagining of reformation using current stars.
Yeah, so I'm going to sign this. You sign.
Is it? This is a signature?
That's my signature. Sign it. Jesus.
I've seen elephants with paintbrushes do better than this.
Just sign the damn. Okay. We have officially signed away our souls.
You make it sound so horrible.
I know, right?
Like I said, this
anyway,
is
no, but actually, this really is a good. This really is a good thing for us.
And there is one other place you can find all of this, which we've got to be doing some pictures and finishing up the profiles for there. But we are also online at nessp.info. That is the online, the website source of the Northeast Sports Streaming Sports Network. And of course, we are on that as well.
Yes. So, for Mike, the host of the show, the guy that takes care of everything as far as production goes, and the piece of crap on my shoulder, Joe, this has been Two Guys in a Wrestling Podcast, and we'll see you same Two Guys time, same Two Guys channel.